We got the first Saw movie out of the way, now it's time for Saw 2. And we're starting with the death mask. Now, what an opening. What an opening. This opening just says, go fuck yourself, this is Saw 2, and get ready to be disgusted. And I love it for that. I think this is one of the most painful traps in the whole franchise. I hate shit with eyes. So yeah, this scene is really horrible. Like, just the fact that he has like a knife or a spoon, whatever, and has to... jeez, don't even want to think about it, man. I really think this trap is up there with the reverse bear trap. I think it's that good. I think it immediately shows this is Saw 2. We're not messing around anymore, you know? I mean, the first Saw movie, don't get me wrong, is not messing around either. I love the first Saw movie more than Saw 2, but I do think that Saw 2 really takes advantage of the fact that we know what the concept is now. We know what Jigsaw does, we know what John Kramer does, where the first movie had to try and play it mysterious, you know? It doesn't open with a bonkers trap, because you're like, why are they in the room? What's gonna happen next? Why are they there? Why is he there? Why doesn't he know that? It's just more of a mystery. We have already seen traps in the Saw movie, so the perfect way to grab an audience is by opening with a gruesome trap. And I mean, it's probably my favorite scene in the whole movie, to be honest with you. So it's definitely gonna go S tier for me. Now the electrified staircase is kind of just Jigsaw messing around, isn't it? I mean, I guess it's just for them to make a cool entrance. The scene is pretty gruesome. The screams make it even more gruesome, as well as the bones crushing. Like, those sound effects are just like make it more painful to watch. But yeah, it's just a quick little scene. It's nothing outstanding. It didn't have to be anything outstanding. It's kind of useless though, isn't it? Like, John Kramer was planning for them to go up there anyways, but he does this, I guess, to just show off that he's an alpha male. Or whatever the fuck. So I'm gonna put it C, I guess. Not anything to write home about. Next up is the nerve gas house, and this is much like the bathroom trap in the first Saw movie, what the whole movie is about. I love the concept. I always really liked it. I like the fact that they needed to find an antidote, because that's something different from the first one, you know? The first one, it's a race against time to save Dr. Gordon's family. This one, it's a race against time to save themselves, because they're gonna bleed internally if they don't. So pretty fucking painful right there. But I have one very big issue with it, and I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but I can't grasp around the location. I don't get it at all. Like, what does this location look like from the outside? I know we get a few shots from like a door outside or a wall outside, but what the fuck does this location look like? In this same location, the first Saw movie happened. Right? Am I a dumbass? Did I miss something? Like, Amanda and the teen, I forgot his name, they run from the house and get to the bathroom from the first Saw movie. But like, I can't believe that that's in the same house. If that's actually in the same house, they probably built it that way as a set. If that's how they found the set before filming the first Saw movies, that's just insane. But for some reason, I can never really grasp the location, or I guess that's kind of the fault of the cinematographers, maybe. They didn't really properly film it, for me personally at least, where I can really get a good grasp of the location and really feel like, okay, this thing is real and exists and is not just a set. But to me, it always does feel like a set. So I'm gonna put it B, because it's still very solid and it's only a minor complaint. It's really a nitpick. Now the next trap is the safe room. This is where they wake up, and where there's a big safe in the middle of the room, and the code to open the safe is in the back of their minds, and they have to get each person's number. I think it's fine. It's not a standout trap. You can barely call it a trap, but I put it in there anyways. I think it's always pretty creative that you have to put it in the order of the colors of the rainbow. All in all, nothing stand out. It's good, but it's there. I would say C. Next up on the list is the Magnum eye hole. You get it? Magnum eye hole trap. Stupid joke. I'm sorry, guys. Looks like I'm choking you, doesn't it? Come on. Like the video. Okay, I always like this one, and I always think this one's pretty gross. You know why? Eyes. However, this one is less cool as that one. I would honestly put it B, because it's dumb. and could have easily been prevented. Like, who the fuck would look through the peephole as they are opening the door? Like, I don't know. I also feel like they could have not have him look through the hole, you know? He could have still opened the door and just stood there kind of carefully, but then he still gets shot in the head or maybe even in the eye. I would buy that he would get shot in the eye still, like maybe like slightly under his eye or slightly above or something. I still would have bought it. Could have been prevented that it was dumb. As well as the next trap is great and painful. Being burnt alive, especially in an oven, is painful. Trust me, I know. I don't know why I sounded so experienced. I wasn't ever, okay, you guys get it. Guys, you gotta take everything with a grain of salt, because when you're in a high stress situation, you're probably not thinking clearly. But I think if I was about to get in an oven, I would have someone stand against the door so it can't close. You know, with how many people were they there? Like 5? Like I would have all 5 of them hold the door open. Some pull the door open, some stand in front of the door so it can't even close in the first place. Shit like that, you know? And this could have also been prevented by making the door different. Like the door which he opens to get into the oven, that door doesn't close, but a new door appears and just it shuts like that, or from the side or something. An extra door that you can't see. I don't know, that way it would be a more enjoyable trap for me. However, it is a cooler trap than like the Magnum eye hole, so I'm gonna put it A anyways, because it is a very memorable scene, I should say as well. The needle pit. Probably the most well-known trap from this movie. The visual of this trap alone, just the way it looks, the way it's filmed, is just so iconic. You already love this trap when you watch the movie, but when you look into the behind the scenes, you love it even more. You just start to respect it more, you start to respect the filmmaking more. I just fucking love it. So there's no doubt this one goes S tier, because there's not a single negative thing I could say about it. I also like the fact that Amanda is the one thrown into the needle pit instead of Xavier, because that also creates more drama within the group and more tension, and makes you just go, holy shit, what the fuck, what a piece of shit, you know? Xavier, you love to hate the guy in the movie, because he's a still very entertaining character, even though he is a fucking piece of shit. The razor box is, what the fuck, another one where I'm gonna be like, it's a dumbass move. Like, why did she put both arms in it? I know you've probably heard it a million times. Every time when I watch it, I think, oh my god, what a fucking idiot. I guess it's kind of the same situation as with the oven. It's such a cool trap. It's very memorable. However, just because it's a dumb move, like that just, you know, takes it away a little bit. I still think the visual's very cool. I still think it's very painful. Now, Eric's test is a masterpiece. It is fantastic. Just the fact that the game happened days ago and that his son was in a safe place the whole time is a fucking shocker. It's one of the best twists in the whole franchise. Easily top 3 material right there. I just fucking love it. Yeah, honestly, I gotta put this one S tier. So anyways, there's my list. Do you guys agree with me or do you not agree with me at all? Let me know in the comments down below. And click on the link over here to see all the Salt Traps tier lists. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.